Welcome back, everybody. This is Mog with Mogscast. Back here, episode 10 of our Kerbal Space Program, Season 1. And what we're going to be doing today is launching up our dropship up toward Korion Station to grab the Kethane rig and a tug. And we're going to be pushing that out to the Mun. Looks like we're going to be joined today with the crew of Kilroy Smith, who's one of our new subscribers, and we've got Black Death, who's another one of our new subscribers. So congrats to you guys. You guys got your avatars in game. If you'd like me to change your name or adjust it a little bit, by all means, just drop a comment. And then it looks like we're being piloted by Matt Kerman today, pushing these up. Now, to the other new subscribers, you guys are going to get launched up in another ship, probably next episode, I would imagine. And so it looks like what we're going to be doing is actually, to grab that Kethane rig off of Korion Station, I've sort of made some changes to the game plan. We're going to be actually using one of the long-haul tugs that are up there, because there's two currently, to push it away from the station, as a whole, to get it out of the physics range of the station so we're not getting lag from the station. And then we're going to come out there and meet up with that piece and actually just push it directly out to the Mun without docking at the station. That should cut down on the lag, should cut down on some of the annoyances of that, and should allow us to push it out to the Mun without too much trouble. Another thing that you guys are going to see is I've actually made some changes to what we're going to be doing as far as that Midgard station. That's going to be kind of set as it is now, pretty much good to go right now. I'm not going to be adding the Kethane rig directly to it. We're going to have the fueling station as a separate station with just fueling capabilities. The other one's just going to stay as my observation science station, basically, to keep it a little bit smaller and to, once again, cut down on that lag, because as you get these bigger stations, it really does become an issue. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing launched up. So here we go, and boom, there we go, and we are launched and going. So what we did in the last episode was launched up one of those solar arrays to Midgard Station, and what I've done in the meantime is actually launched up the second one. I didn't record it just because I've already done it once on record. You guys saw it, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to watch that again. I mean, if that is the case, if you actually do want to see these, let me know. I can draw out these recordings and actually show you everything I'm doing, at least in the form of those partial episodes where I'm doing those short 4-minute videos roughly of just zipping through these processes that are a little repetitive. But I've got them both up there. The station looks really cool, I think, and I'll show that to you guys as we get up there too, just so that you guys can kind of take a look at what we've been doing. And yeah. Oh, I've also tested out a passenger shuttle that's going to be used to get crew up into space and bring crew home from Korion Station, which has actually been going pretty good. Oops, and I am not paying attention to my speed. Thankfully, I didn't go too overboard. But just going to start that gravity turn as we get closer to 10K. I know this is a little early, but this thing's pretty dang light, so take that as you will. Oh, that was another thing I didn't mention yet, is the resolution should be fully filling your YouTube boxes now for the screen there, which it wasn't doing before. But you'll also notice when you go to click HD down there, it's not going to show you the option for 1080. And that's because I'm recording at the 720 resolution now, which is the proper resolution for 720, and for the aspect ratio that YouTube likes for its videos, that is. Now, my monitors here don't actually go high enough to do the full 1080p resolution at the right ratio. So they were getting the little bars on the sides, those black bars on the left and right, which is somebody made a comment that they're kind of a big thing to not have those on videos. It's just, I guess, good YouTubing, which makes sense. You want to take advantage of what you're offered, be it size, aspect ratio, that whole majigglypuff. But so I've taken care of that. You won't see the 1080p option anymore, but honestly, for what it's recording and the size of it, it's going to be just fine. I've done some testing with it, and it seems to work just as well. It's pretty much just as clear. So it's all HD. If you guys know any workarounds for that or anything without totally screwing with your resolution, like post recording and things like that, let me know. I don't think there's anything that can be done about it, but it is whatever. So I think it's going to work just fine. But here we go. We're making a little Hoffman transfer burn here because I burnt a little high and for too long. Bringing back down my apoapsis while pushing out that periapsis is what we're doing here. And as I get this thing into about an 80 kilometer orbit, I'm actually going to transfer over to the Korion station into the tug that we're going to be using and start pushing out that Kethane module, just to kind of make this go a little quicker, so we don't have to wait for me to do that once we get to that point. So there we go, got a nice suborbital trajectory going there, nice long one, and just gonna push this out and get going there, and that looks about right. Close enough for what we're doing. So we need to burn for about 7 seconds to finish this orbit up. And there we go, right on course. Turn off that gimbaling, because whatever, this thing's maneuverable enough as it is. We've talked about all of the stuff on my list so far. I've settled on this season of Kerbal Space Program being 25 episodes, and then the final episode's kind of going to be one of those longer episodes. We're going to have something that's going to kind of transition us into Season 2 for when that happens. I've kind of got this all generally planned out so far for what we're going to be doing. I think you guys will enjoy it. What I will tell you is Season 1's going to be about really establishing the space program and the UCI, the United Kerbal Industries program, into the local system around Kerbin. So getting a station around the Mun, getting a station around Kerbin, already taken care of, good to go there. We've got one base on the Mun. I'd like to get another one and start exploring for some of the anomalies that we can see from our map. And what I'd also like to do is actually now get a probe out to Minmus and get a landing party out to Minmus and start establishing a base there. And that's kind of going to be our staging for Season 1, which is why I've been working on a normal reusable shuttle that I can actually launch up into space and take it back into Atmo, glide it back down, and land it. Haven't had the best of luck. I can get a ship that glides and actually looks pretty good as far as a shuttle goes, but what I'd like is actually one that holds more than 3 people. I just downloaded the, there's a crew cabin mod for the Mark III parts, which looks cool, but I haven't been able to get a ship that will hold itself together on the runway yet with that. I think I need to strut it up. It just keeps breaking at the connection between the cabin and my other parts. So I've got to work on that. Who knows? I might just settle on a 3-person shuttle. I mean, that thing works fine. I can't launch it from the runway up into orbit, but I can get it pretty dang close, and it glides fine once it's in Atmo. So I can launch it up with a rocket like they would normally, and then glide it back down, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. But it looks like we're getting close to our point here to burn. So I'm going to switch out to map view and keep an eye on things this way. 7, 6, 5, and 4. There we go. Get ready to hit that kill. Whoa, why in the world is it rotating? Stop it. What bullshit is this? That was ridiculous. Why did it do that? Anyway. Okay. Okay, ship, you can do this. Mech Jib, you're an asshole. This is why I don't always like Mech Jib, because it's kind of a douche. Okay. Good enough. Close enough. What are we at? 78 and 80, whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so that's in orbit. You guys have done good. Good job, guys. And we're looking good on fuel. We should still have full tanks up here. Yes, and let's refill these real quick. Okay, so this ship is good to go. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to the station and remove that tug real fast. This is going to be a quick little thing because I do kind of want to keep this episode a little bit shorter. I'd like to keep it within the 25 to 30 minute range. So, with that said, here we go. And I think I've showed you guys this since we've done the little station upkeep. Yeah, I have. Okay, so this is Korion Station if you haven't seen it before. And we're going to be taking my newer tug out since I think it's going to get more use. Which is, oh, I need to get some crew in this thing. They're all sitting in the crew capsules currently, and not actually in their little Jigglypuffs over here. I say that a lot when I can't think of a word, which is odd. Whatever. Okay, so let's see who we've got. Hankolo and Kubaka. That's who we're taking. They get the newer long haul. They had the older one previously. They get a new ship. Which is that one? This one? That one? Yes? Maybe? Yes, I think it's the one above. Yep. Okay. So here we go. Just doing a little EVA action. As you can tell, this is a little slow, a little laggy. Let's turn on our headlights so we can actually get a kind of good view of what we're seeing here. I think it looks cool. I'm really glad they have these lights on their helmets because you can get some cool shots. Yeah, does this one have cameras? Yeah, this one has cameras. This is the new one. Just nice, gentle glide in. And I went too far. Board. Okay, so we got one person in. Let's go ahead and EVA out. Cool. Okay, come on, station. Yep. EVA out. Let go. And upsy daisy. Now, if you guys are curious about the station here, you can kind of watch the first few episodes of this thing getting built, and then I think the station repair and upkeep video, which is like a partial video, shows kind of the repair of the station. Unfortunately, I built the initial structure of this thing before I actually started recording at all, so that's why it's partially built in those videos, but basically I launched up this habitat module first, and then launched up, I think, the fueling truss there that I docked all the rest of these things to, and then I flew all 4 of these up separately and was able to pretty much get them all up here full, and so that was nice. I didn't have to do much refueling after that. Oh, going a little too far. And then the Kethane rig came up separately with, one of the parts came up with this tug, and these long hauls for the most part brought up and docked these big tanks is how we did it. So in case you're curious, that's a rough idea of what we did there. But go ahead and get boarded in there. And let's undock this thing. And okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this part. You guys will see it. I'll just have it on super fast. And yeah, I'll come back once we get this thing away from the station and get the other, the dropship actually in position to start pushing. This is when I'll come back when we're ready to burn for the mun. Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the music from Tyler Woods, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Well, hey, there we go. Our ship is in a tight orbit, about 35 roughly. Well, okay, it's about 1.5 kilometers off from periapsis to whatever, but the semi-major axis is that. Oh, it's an average of the two, yes? I don't even know. I don't know what that means. I've been trying to figure that out. Somebody said it's a lot more accurate than trying to get these two things accurate. Maybe that's just in reference to rendezvous. Matching your rendezvous points between two stations. Between two orbital objects. Whatever. You know what? That's cool. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. This is the end of episode 10. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to keep getting these. It really does give me the feedback I'm after to make sure that people are actually watching these. Otherwise, it's just kind of me tossing my time out there. And like I said, it is fun to share with some folks, but I don't want to do them on a regular, like two a week or more basis if not many people are watching. So I'd really appreciate those likes, subscribes especially would be great. But drop some comments if you guys want to see certain things. Brinstar, I will be doing some shuttle transfers and some spacewalks, I promise. Once we get that shuttle up there, once I get that all tested, we'll be definitely doing those. That's the plan. So stay tuned. I'll be doing the next episode and getting that posted soon. So cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.